Well, the People's Democratic Party is making a heart's cry to the presidency of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Most importantly, to the president himself, Bola Tinubu. And you're saying charity begins at home. And this is because the president has taken it upon himself to grant, what's it called now? Amnesty? Asylum. That's the word. Asylum to the opposition from Guinea-Bissau, or people from Guinea-Bissau that are going through a coup that their president announced. In the midst of all of this, PDP is saying, fix the opposition. Fix your homestead first. To discuss this and other issues, I've got a very fine gentleman here. Philip.
Thank you.
How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Very sure.
Okay, great.
It's just that you have to come back to Delta.
God will not allow it. Affliction will not rise. I'm saying this and it is going to be broadcasted. Affliction will not rise the second time. And of course, Peter, how are you doing today?
I'm good. Thank God she didn't come in poor. She's getting better.
I'm getting aligned with the things that are going on in this house. Things that shall not be known anytime soon. Let's get into these matters. Now, the PDP is saying charity begins at home. Please, what exactly are they accusing our darling president of?
Oh, wow. Are they actually accusing him? They are pleading with him.
Are they pleading?
Yes. We all know what's happening in Nigeria. Let's take PDP as a case study. They're speaking from their own end. They know what is happening. There's internal issues within PDP. And PDP as a party feels that the main person in play has the support of the executive. That's why he's able to be that destructive in the party. Because how can one man be able to fight a party and hold the party to a standstill? And look at what happened in Guinea-Bissau. This is how it started. Was if you don't let internal democracy thrive, at the end of the day, it became chaotic, and you don't know how it will end. As it stands today, there is only one party in Nigeria that is devoid of any wrangling now, which is APC. Every other party have one issues or the other. Now, ADC, yes, people can say ADC is stable. Let will be joined.
Have they?
Let will be joined. Or let Jonathan join. You will see they are not. So what they are saying is that, President, you did well by granting this man asylum to come to Nigeria and stay. But by saving his life, you could equally do the same in Nigeria. Save our democracy. Let opposition be. Let our political space be competitive. Let's have a level playing field for everyone. That's simply what they're asking for.
How damaging do you think, Philip? Philip. How damaging do you think the recent defections from other parties to the APC, how damaging do you think it is to the democracy of this country?
It's very damaging. That is why, Mr. Pisa is saying that, or rather, is echoing what the PDP has said. Because what has happened is that, because one of the statements they made or credited to the president or the president's spokesperson was that, look, to preserve democratic institution in Guinea-Bissau. But here we are in Nigeria, the democratic institution is being destroyed on daily basis from SDP to Labour to PDP and the rest of them. You see, how do you say that you are practicing democracy when there's no single opposition party that is stable, that does not have a factional chairman or leadership or things like this? And this is as a result of the behavior of the ruling party, where a situation where elected officials, elected governors, elected members of National Assembly are defecting from their party that gave them platform, that they campaigned with their manifesto and they got elected on that platform, representing the party and their people, moving to a party they campaigned against. It tells you how damaging the defection of political office holder from their political party that gave them platform, that saw them through electoral process to the the respective office to go to a ruling party. It doesn't tell where of democracy. In fact, that's not democracy, because it's just one. It's going to one direction, a one-party state. And Nigeria is not known for a one-party state. Nigeria is a multi-party system where you have the majority and you have the minority. Everybody is operating on their own. That's why in the floor of the house you have the majority, the party in power, and you have the minority, leader in the house. It's clear. It's in our constitution. When a situation where the people in office are being coerced or are being intimidated, or they are making their own party non-existent. Because, for instance, the PDP today, who is the recognized national party chairman and the national secretary. If there's going to be election tomorrow, the requirement of the electoral act is that it is the national chairman and the national secretary that will submit names of candidates to INEC before you can present a candidate for election. As it stands today, if we continue like this till 2027, Labour Party were not sure if they have their party official intact. SDP, they don't have their official intact. PDP, they don't have their official intact. Like he said, the ADC that is just coming up, there are a lot of court cases, but evil in them. So at the end of the day, before you can be rest assured, there's alternative chairman, the man who stood and contest as governor of ADC in Gombe State is claiming to be the chairman of the ADC because he said he was the deputy national chairman. If the chairman resigns, it's his position to take over the office, and it's in court. We don't know what the court will come up with. So at the end of the day, the only party that can say if the INEC blows to there's election is only APC that had his official intact to submit names. So that is why you see that everybody is defecting to APC, those who want to, stand for election. Because as it is, no party, apart from the Mushiru party we don't know them, that had their official intact to submit name to INEC for election. That tells you how damaging the defection has cost this country.
Well, one concern that a lot of people are not talking about that I think we should be talking about is whether or not Nigeria is in the right place to be offering, immunity to anybody at all. Is that the word? Not immunity, asylum. Sorry, it skips me all the time. Asylum to anybody. Talk more, someone that is coming from a place that is that, with all of the things happening in Guinea-Bissau, giving the current, situation of insecurity in the country. Do you think that it is a wise decision for us to be keeping, him?
Then Nigeria always will need to show ourselves as big brother in Africa, especially West Coast. Since there's a problem, I will claim that our democracy is still intact. And the democracy in Guinea-Bissau has been attacked, so she show up. I don't have a problem with what federal government has done, because the man's life is being threatened. He knew that what happened is not a coup; it's a kangaroo coup. How can a president announce a coup? Not even the military officers. So he felt that he won the election. That's why the coup was announced, and his life is under threat. So Nigeria will bring him in.
I mean, if we're even questioning, let me ask you before you come in. I want to ask a question, and then you can.
No, that question you are not. I want to respond before this. You see, I think I want to agree with your question. Is it right for us to be giving people asylum when we are not sure of people who are terrorizing us? We cannot identify those who are the bandits or the kidnappers, and you want to open our border to more persons? That the country that is already in chaos, we don't know the kind of people it's going to come with. And again, even the man that is being granted asylum, is it safe for him to come to a country that is so insecure?
You're going in the right direction, but you should still remember that we know the person that is coming in. It's not unknown quantity.
But is this the right time? I mean, we're not stable enough. It's like saying that. Let me give you an example.
No, I said there's not a right time. I'm coming. When I said there's never a right time, see, Ghana had the opportunity of inviting him. Nobody has offered him.
Why would it be Nigeria, especially given the chance that that's where I'm driving? Let me drive my point home. The reason why I'm saying we should not even be, I'm asking that question is the situation around his lack of safety is highly doubtable. We don't even trust that there was a coup in the first place. We can't trust a word that is coming out of this man's mouth. He said there was a coup. It's already under questionable circumstances that there is a coup. How can we trust that there's anybody actually after his life?
No, he wasn't. He's the opposition. He wasn't the president.
Yes, see,
He's
What
the
I'm
one
saying-
that the coup affected the most. But in fact, he won the election. So for him to be alive and fight this cause, he has to be outside the country. And remember, this is not the first time Nigerians granted asylum to a former
Yeah,
leader.
but what I'm
We granted
saying-
one
But it
to-
was not in times like this.
you see, what I'm saying, Nigeria is not the right people to say to offer an asylum to the man in question. Because if you listen to what Peter Obi said,
Yeah.
that he said what has happened in Guinea-Bissau is military glitches. We also have technical glitches in Nigeria. So Nigeria is not the right, because even the person that is in power and according to Obi stole the mandate, because the people mandate, they never came to be. So it's the same thing. The man is crying what they did to Obi here is what they did to him. So that's why I say that, is it safe for the man to come here? For
Is
me,
this
it's
the
not
right
safe.
place
It's
to
not
have
the
him?
right place.
Okobo said
Well-
something there, and I agree with him. See, you can't blame politicians for playing politics. See, everybody wants to make an image for himself. It's this government credit that he stepped in what is going on in Guinea-Bissau and trying to rescue it. So they're trying to get credit wherever they can get it from. I get the issues with Nigeria. If Nigeria says we are not the right people to receive him because our democracy has not worked. So I get that. But being a politician, you should look for things that be to your advantage. So they don't what they should do as politicians. So I don't get why he can't come. He's not going to cause any chaos. They're not going to house him in
But we
Zamfara
don't know- we
where
don't
there
know.
is a bandit.
We don't know if he's going
here.
to. We don't know if he's going to cause any chaos. We don't know what is going to follow his coming here, and that's the
Exactly.
truth. We are not aware of what is going to come here.
He
Nigeria
has
is in a
followers,
very.
he has supporters.
Yes,
I
he
don't come to
does.
Nigeria.
And who are the
Well,
supporters?
I don't come to
Are
Nigeria.
they tough?
Besides him, is housing him here.
Where's Ahmed was
going
here?
to
How many
mean that-
was he here alone?
The point is housing him in
But
Nigeria.
he was under
Keeping
house
him
arrest.
in
We are
Nigeria,
watching
does
him.
he have enemies? What does that say to the people in Guinea-Bissau that are after his life, quote and unquote? I mean, we already have enough internal crisis. Do we have to make it more? Do we have to invite more drama into our borders? That's the question on the minds of many Nigerians. I'm going to be pausing the show here. Of course, we'll continue with many other stories. This is Alternative Mindsets. Keep watching.